Hello everyone and welcome back to the SteemTrail Gaming News. Today is the 18th August of 2018. My name is Kralizec and I will be your host for this evening. Today we're going to talk about a video game developer being arrested in Miami. More specifically in an area called Rock Hill. And I'm just going to come straight out of the bait and say I'm not going to take sides. I truly do not know who is in the right or who is in the wrong here. The story seems pretty complicated, but I do want to talk about one thing here. But first, let's take a little bit of an overview of this story. So, Patricia Peaser, who is a pretty veteran game developer, she has worked in the industry for about 20 years, allegedly assaulted a police officer after repeatedly being told not to meddle in a situation that did not involve her. And there are two sides to how this exactly happened. The police said that she came in, she started arguing with the police officers about a situation that didn't really involve her in any way. It was some sort of dispute between two people. They say she threw some cold drinks into the police officer's face, then punched him, after which he told her if she didn't stop being involved, he would arrest her. Then she started videoing the incident, and then later on he arrested her. The police acknowledges that the fact that Miss Pizer was hurt during the incident. They say when she was being laid down on the floor by the police officer when she was resisting him, that she broke her tooth. And on the other hand, Miss Pizer says that she just came in, tried to defuse the situation, and the police was excessively rough to her, giving her too tight handcuffs, making her slam the ground, and breaking her teeth. And really, we do not know which side here is in the truth. There allegedly are actually two videos from the incident, one from the cop's body cam and one from the security camera in the shop where this incident happened, but neither of those videos have been available to the public yet. Hopefully they will be made available somewhat soon so we can know who is actually in the right. Though a short investigation by the police department says that the policeman did everything correctly, but you know, sometimes police likes to cover their tracks. So again, I'm not gonna take sides. But there are two things I would like to talk here about. The first is I truly don't understand why she got involved in the first place. There was a police officer arresting somebody, and when that sort of situation, I think the vast majority of people would just, you know, maybe look at it from a distance, but mostly just ignore it. It's not a situation that involves you, and because it seems to be surrounding some sort of domestic dispute, who can claim who is in the right and who is in the wrong? No one really. You don't know all the details while somebody being arrested, so I would not involve myself into that situation. The second part here is about the fact that she obviously also did something to anger this police officer. And I do believe that she threw some drink into his face. And when you do that, that is certainly something very, very dumb. That is something that could be very easily classified as assaulting a police officer. And I just think her doing that was probably where she made a mistake. She shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have punched him, for sure. And she certainly shouldn't have been resisting arrest. When you're getting arrested, never resist. It doesn't work. It only makes your situation worse, because not only whatever alleged crimes will be raised against you, something will be erased on top of that, and that is assault of a police officer and resisting arrest. And you can be jailed, though probably for a short time, or at least fined just on those allegations, even if the thing you were originally arrested for proves to be wrong. But then you actually did something against the law. So I'm not going to say whether the police was too rough or wasn't too rough. From the description I read, I think the police officer could have probably handled the situation a bit better by being more careful that she doesn't get hurt. On the other hand, it seems that she sort of walked into the situation herself by involving her into a situation that really wasn't necessary from her. She didn't need to involve her into there, and she did. And then it seems she actually assaulted a police officer and resisted arrest. So from that, that's dumb. And the last thing I would like to talk about is the fact that she is coming from the gaming industry. This is a high stress industry, and we all know that. Especially when it comes to crunch time, everything needs to be done super quick and everybody's stressed constantly. And it seems that she just didn't handle the situation stresslessly, I would say. I know that's probably not a word, but who gives a damn? I think she should have just remained calm, maybe video the situation from far, try to contact the person who was being arrested later on so she could maybe leverage that situation for him, give the video to him so he could use it as leverage. But being involved in that situation herself was a stupid move, and if you ever find yourself in a similar situation, you really shouldn't. And the fact that she comes from a high stress industry just shows that even living in a high stress industry doesn't really prepare you for certain stressful situations in your life. And if you are used to being stressed out in the gaming industry, or even in games, if you're a gamer and you're just used to people being jerks in games, don't be sure that makes you prepared for real life stressful situations. Those require very different, well, I guess training or even experience. So maybe try to put yourself in over time more stressful life situations so you can actually deal with stress. Instead of thinking that because somebody was a jerk towards you on the internet, you're prepared to somebody being a jerk to you in real life. It's not a good decision, and it will only work to your detriment. And with that being said, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please consider giving us a thumbs up here on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Steam, maybe you want to give us an upvote and follow the blog. Either way, be sure to leave a comment and be sure to tune in tomorrow for more gaming news, as we are your source of daily gaming news every single day. See you guys later with more gaming content.